Hi everyone, welcome to the ZFL on YouTube, which is something of a first. Everyone has been telling me for ages now that I need to get on with clipping all the highlights up and putting them onto YouTube so other people can watch them there. So this is a first attempt at doing that. Can't promise how regularly I'll be able to do this. There is a lot going on in the ZFL. Long story short, this is part Blood Bowl League, part role-playing game. So all of the teams that you'll see take part in the matches in this series are deliberately wonky and have their own challenges and drawbacks. It's the job of the coaches to overcome those problems, and each season we find out who will be crowned champion. Really important thing to say about the ZFL is that this is entertainment first and competitive second. So it won't look the same as your standard meta games. There'll be some players with weird skills. Anything that looks weird is deliberately weird. All of the matches from both the Elite Division and the Second Division are replay cast. The Elite Division games that you'll see here are done on the ZFL show, which streams on Mondays at 19 UTC on my Twitch channel. So you can catch the show live there if you're ever free on a Monday. Otherwise, you can keep up with the games through this YouTube series. Hopefully, all will become clear as we go along. But if you want to do a little bit more reading, there is a link in the description below that should take you to some Google slides that will give you a little bit of a brief overview of exactly what's going on in the ZFL. Hope you enjoy the game. And we now bring you action from the ZFL Elite Division. Specifically, the Black Crag Bozos taking on last season's Howitzer Cup winners, the Miszville Mavericks. As the graphic says there, the Mavericks finished second in the Elite Division, losing out to the Celtics, of course, on the final day of the season. Well, the Bozos survived relegation on the final day, finishing 10th in the end. In two meetings between these teams last season, the Mavericks won on both occasions by a combined score of 5-0. A 2-0 victory in the Howitzer Cup round of 16, followed by a 3-0 victory in the Elite Division. Johan Franz scored twice for the Mavericks in the Elite Division victory, with halfling Josh Pocket Rocket, now of the Hansburg Hamhawks, adding a third touchdown. That being said, the Bozos did out-casualty the Mavericks by 5-1, despite the defeat. Last season, the Bozos did inflict the most kills of any ZFL team, with 5, while the Mavericks suffered 4 kills on their own roster. The Mavericks did also roll more double skulls than any other ZFL team last season. Now, what do we know about Johan Franz, Viking Cop?
He's a human thrower. Another one. I mean, the second of the day.
T-Self's got it. 1s and 6s. 1s
Yes.
and 6s. Nothing else. Take a look at the Black Crag Bozos then. Coached by Gunnison Demon Heart. The Bozos survived relegation to the Second Division on the final day of last season, defeating the Assassins 2-1 on the day. The Troll, Tombert William, and the Big and Shank Spleen Ripper have both left the roster to take up positions on the team owner's warband because they were the only two even mildly competent players on the roster. So that being said, 8 players return from last season, with head coach Gunnison Demon Heart trusting the Bozos Academy to fill out the gaps in the squad. So look out for Lug Moshpit, who promotes as a Biggin with the Wild One trait, which gives him Frenzy, while Crag Sharpthumb takes up a Blitzer role with the Glue Fingers trait, which gives him everyone's favourite skill, Safe Pair of Hands. Some scouting work from the Bozos has unearthed a couple of talents, though. Chucker O'Beef and Ogrok Leg Splitter both join as linemen, having been discovered by the Bozos scouting network. Both players have the Dirty Player skill. Finally, something that the Bozos might consider an asset.
Yeah, they could maybe become the new star players of the team. Actually.
For the Mavericks, under head coach Victor Rage, This is the Mavericks' first match since they won the Howitzer Cup, defeating Vinscore Defiant in the final. Mox Montague will be handed his debut against the Bozos, having signed from Royal Santa Margherita over the off-season. That big transfer, of course, for Montague from the Royals to the Mavericks. Montague replaces Jack Oberwald, who was not offered an extension to his contract, despite finding form towards the end of the 24-93 season. You may argue that one. 9 players return with new contracts, leaving the Mavericks roster looking much the same as last season. The 2 new players, Gilbert L. Wise, the lineman, promotes from the academy with the limited trait, which means he can never take any more than 2 skills in his career. While Harvey Redradish, the halfling, promotes with the rapid trait, which gives him sprint. Okay, before we get underway with this one, a quick word from our match sponsor for today.
Blood Bowl fans, it's time to put your money where your mouth is. You think you know what's going to happen today? Bet with Bet Nobla and prove your worth. The latest in-play market is on the screen for you now. What's that? One market is not enough for you? Well, how about this? You want more? I respect you, Blood Bowl fan. Here's another. I'm Gunnarsson Demonheart, and my team, the Black Crag Bozos. Thank you for your support today. Enjoy the game, and remember to crump on with Bet Nobla.
Welcome back, everyone, to the ZFL show as we prepare to get underway with this match between the Black Crag Bozos and the Miszville Mavericks. I should say at this point, please gamble responsibly if you are choosing to gamble with Bet Nobla today.
Well, the gambling is good gambling in my eyes, but of course I'm playing a goblin coach in the ZFL. So this is something that somebody would call a classic game of Blood Bowl between humans and orcs, but of course this is the ZFL.
Yeah, it's slightly different to the humans versus halflings that we've just seen. But of course the Mavericks won both these games last season, as I said, by a combined score of 5-0. So that doesn't make good reading for the Bozos. Just a 10,000 TV difference between these two teams, or the 10 TV, sorry, or 10,000 gold, whatever you want to put it. So no inducements, but it does mean that Onions is back.
Oh, Onions, everybody's favorite ogre. And yes, we need to apologize. This is going to be the second game of the day fielding humans, and not the last one. But hey, sometimes you have to get it because they are everywhere, right?
Indeed. So the Mavericks in orange and yellow. Mox Montague, probably the star player on this team now, with Mighty Blow, Tackle, Pro, and Guard. Johan Franz, Movement 7 thrower, with Leader as well. And of course, we cannot forget George Fleisch.
Oh, who is actually recovered from his previous injury. So it's at full strength. Very nice.
I think he's turned his broken arm into a serious injury. But we know Fleisch, the consummate professional, never lets you down. Neutral, Wreck and Ball for the Bozos. And also, as we mentioned, the new big un as well is Lug Moshpit, who has Frenzy. Imagine Gengar can have a lot of fun with that. Still a place on the team for Maraudon Egger as well. who is the thrower. Ball is going to be handed off to Gargon the Great on the LOS. Look at that.
The one and only Gorgon the Great, who starts by blocking with the ball, because that's what
Bozos do.
You get the ball, you punch somebody in celebration. Will we forget about the bleacher in the end of... maybe.
We've got Bozos all over the place now. Oh, and a double skull immediately from the troll.
Yeah, Wrecking Ball doing the Wrecking Ball thing, and audience punching the troll down.
New season, same old Bozos, I'm afraid.
Love to see that. Love to see that. That's going to be probably Mox Montague.
It's going to be George
Actually,
Fleisch.
not. You need a professional to do this. You go with Fleisch.
Oh, my word.
Fleisch! Oh my god, Fleisch! And Gorgon the Great is going to miss next game, actually. Because that was painful. The scatter was not good for the Mavericks, but they will take it. Because they're flooding the field with players now.
The Miszville Mavericks are back and then some. That's a 1 in 9 though from Finn Farquaad, and that is on the reroll a 1 in 9.
Oh, Farquaad not finding form after one whole season. Can we check if we forgot about the bleacher? Yes, we did.
Yeah, we're going to leave him.
The Bozos are the best.
Push back there from Ognosh Ripoff. And there's going to be a 1-dice blitz onto Johan Franz from Goal Kick, who did not recover from his broken arm. He has Mighty Blow, Pile Driver, and Break Tackle, amongst other things. Troll's back to his feet. And the safe pair of hands guy makes the dodge. There's the knockdown onto Mox Montague from Lug Mosh Pit. And Mox Montague is knocked
look
out.
At the new superstar. This is, I would say, this is overall level of performance for Montague.
There's something about that killer roll for the Miszville Mavericks where people are not very good at it. Of course, this is the Mavericks' first game for a long time with no one from the Feely family in the team. Neither Guy Feely nor Guy Feely Jr. on the roster. Well,
Okay.
Guy Feely's dead. That's why he's not on the roster.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Oh, we have audience bullying, Wrecking Ball. I love that name, actually.
Of course, the troll having the passing ability bust is actually not great for the troll. But there's no goblins on this team. They've sacked all the goblins.
Yeah, it's fine for the troll, not fine for the goblins. But still.
Mosh Pit now looking to take down Pond Dudley. What a debut this is from the Frenzy Biggin. Wrecking Ball gets his revenge on Onions. And this is turning into a fight, which I think might suit the Bozos.
Well, I think the Bozos are 2 players down by this point. Because
Oh, death!
Oh, my god, it's big!
Jeff Uberuvold! He'll get
fine.
away with a
He's
head
fine.
injury.
Oh my god, coming out of nowhere. The Bozos don't really. Oh, that's Fleisch.
That's Fleisch.
That's Fleisch doing things. Fleisch doing his thing. Where's the ball going? Where's the ball going?
Where's the ball? It was on this
Oh
guy.
my god. Yeah, whatever.
It didn't scatter until after we'd taken the second block, I think. That was weird.
I think Scatter is not in this ZFL anymore. Okay. Okay, no magnet hands. No magnet hands.
Magnet hands!
Yes,
Johan Franz!
Johan Franz, round the 6. He rolled the 6. Well, he could have rolled the 1 also.
There's a KO on
Another
Hank
KO.
the Tank. It's going to be a sack from Goal Kick on Johan Franz. We can pile drive him. We've got the ball back over here instead. Lug Mosh Pit.
And this is the Bozos doing Bozos thing without using the bleacher, who is still in the scoring line.
Incredible
Look
scenes.
at this.
The Bozos not really interested in picking the ball up here. They're just kind of surrounding it and letting the Mavericks come to them. Marauder Egger,
Well, they
who
have
has...
a couple of dirty players.
For those who are uninitiated, by the way, Marauder Egger has 4 serious injuries on him. And recovered none of those in the off-season. Now, they didn't attempt to recover any of them, but he has 4 serious injuries. He hurts.
Oh, that hurts too. That's another KO. Filbert Hughes is out. And if this is not a foul, I would be very disappointed with the Bozos. And I am very disappointed with the Bozos. The Bozos are playing like a regular Orc team. Just crumping and hitting. Here comes Fleisch.
Franz is not going to try and pick this up. Both teams seem happy to just leave the ball where it is in the short term. And Onions is going to take a block and get the POW on Wrecking Ball. So that's 4 Mavericks on the sideline. And there's 1 Bozo on the sideline, plus 1 on the sideline here. That needs a reroll, and that's a turnover.
Oh, look at this. The frenzy trap left the Bozos in the spot they didn't want to be. And is this a chance for the Mavericks? I would
if you
say
look,
maybe
Dankwith
yes.
is free. Onions has let us down, but he was only moving, not blitzing. Hon Dodley takes the hit on Maraudin Egger. We're going to try and scatter the ball and look for Magnet Franz again. Not to be.
Magnet France, I like that.
Iron Thunder getting all the original credit for that one. Steak Mittens wasn't too far behind. Franz taking down Egger. As the Mavericks now try to cover the ball.
Remember, this is the Bozos drive. They decided to play with 1 blitzer less. And they have removed plenty of Mavericks players.
Well, almost a perma-death on Jeff Oberuvold, who will instead have to live with a head injury. Second straight season where the Mavericks have taken a head injury on a blitzer. Called some variation of Oberwald in the opening game, because the same
Franz goes down.
The same fate befell Jack Oberwald last season. George Fleisch gets the knockdown on Blitzkopf Ruckschak.
How's this going to happen? Eludes me.
Going for the push away. That might give us an angle to dodge out.
It's going to be France. It's going to be France. It's going to 4+ dodge. Oh, look at
Johan
France.
Franz, look at that. Dankwith goes for the 4+ pickup, gets the pickup, fails the dodge. Oh no, he's 1 in 9 to dodge.
Oh, Dankwith. That's a human. That's more Maverick style. That's pre-ZFL Season 1 Mavericks at their best.
Again, the Bozos looking to just... Are they interested in picking the ball up at all? And we're making this cage around the ball. I don't know who's going to pick this up. Oh, look at the dodges!
Oh, look at the dodges, but you make the dodges and not the pickup. That was interesting. Okay, what was a 5+?
The 5+, 4+, 3+.
Nice.
And he rolled a 6-6-6.
Green elves.
On Dodley. Looking to
Time
scatter
for
the
more
ball
Magnet
again.
hands. No, not like that. Human's not getting it. It's turn 7, meaning that neither the humans nor the orcs can score, I think.
Did that guy move twice? Was I seeing things there? Did he move twice?
That would be magic and cheating.
Oh no, he moved one square twice. Okay, that's what it was. Whatever the Bozos' game plan or strategy is here, it is working.
Well, they are not scoring, so I'm not sure if it is working.
But they've got rid of a lot of humans.
Okay, Flies goes down. I'm kind of worried. I should not, because he is the one and only.
Ah, now sidestep. We'll cancel that with grab on thrust brain masher. Ah, look, he's back!
Look at who remembered he has a game to play.
Can we afford... This time we get the POW. Ognosh Ripoff gets the job done. Are we going to try and pick this thing up? No, we're going to foul it.
We're going to foul. Too little, too late for the Bozos.
Who needs the ball?
Excellent stuff.
But can the Mavericks punish this? Have they got anyone in range to score? I don't think so. Johan
No, they
Franz
do not.
comes over to be an assist. There's a knockdown on Ripoff. And there's going to be a foul from Gilbert L. Wise on his debut. On to goal kick, and that's a stern half-time 0-0.
Oh, such an entertaining half.
Okay. Oh, it's aggro defense from the Black Crag Bozos, who have a full complement of 11 players. Dirty player on the bench, incredibly. The Mavericks down to just 8, I believe. 9. They've got 9, because they had one on the bench at the start. The Halflings on the field. Harvey Red Radish makes his ZFL debut. And Johan Franz has the ball covered. Montague's back. That was the KO that got up. So we'll actually see Mox Montague in action now for the Mavericks for the first time. Forward goes Dankworth into scoring range. Franz picks the ball up.
Ooh, who's making the blitz?
Onions makes the blitz.
Onions. Very interesting.
Onions getting aggro, I see.
Well, there is a big gap in the middle of the line.
Yeah, through that gap goes Crag Sharpthumb. I hear his thumb is quite sharp.
Would you believe that?
Well, I mean, the reassuring thing for the Bozos so far is they're not immediately losing to the Mavericks as they did all of last season. Blitz there on Gilbert L. Wise is going to open up a chance to take down Onions as well. And Onions...
Oh, look at this!
With the armor break, and we can pile drive that. And it's a stun.
Because why not? And for additional flashy effect, we cannot foul Onions with a dirty player because we already fouled with my driver. And we are going to trust the one and only Mr. Flash.
We're going the other way. Mox Montague. Looking every bit like Jack Oberwald so far in this game. Forward goes Fleisch. Dankworth makes the dodge, and I think this is going to be too much for the Bozos to handle.
Well, they can always toss a goblin. No, wait.
We fired all the goblins, or we didn't renew the contracts of all the goblins.
Absolute shame. What's a double stun? Ah.
Who will the Bozos target here? It's going to be Dankworth. Oh, they find the POW. Happy days.
Dankworth going down. Dankworth is fine. Lucky him.
Not going to pile drive that. We might instead look to base the ball and then see if we can foul the catcher. Or there's a foul on onions if we prefer that particular flavour.
That would be shameful. Shameful. Are we forgetting about another bleacher in the front? No, not this time. You know where he is? Yeah, we're fouling onions.
Here comes the foul.
Ooh, Apple was
going to call
it. Onions. Onions removing a player with his face.
No.
Or not.
Argue the call. Saves Chucker a beef.
Onions denied. Sad.
Mox Montague finds the knockdown on Organosh Ripoff. Again, he's just getting warmed up in Mavericks colours. Just getting warmed up. George Fleisch doesn't look for the score just yet. It's Red Radish who makes the dodge. And the Mavericks have got a good screen in play. Oh, look at this from Finn Farquhar
nice
as well.
Dodge. Farquhar is doing something. Look at this.
Now,
this is looking good for the Mavericks, but they are forced to score early. Otherwise, Onions is going to be fouled to his demise.
Marauder Egger is going to go for the hit and find the pow on Harvey Red Radish. I've never seen Marauder Egger do anything useful before, and he's got an injury.
Oh, speaking of Marauder Egger, he's back.
Onions stands up to the punishment.
Still a lot of pressure on him. And the ball is not safe. The Bozos are playing tactically smart.
Yeah, it's unusual.
Sorry, I'm very much surprised.
Oh, hang on, a dodge here from Sharp Thumb, and he's on the ball as well. There's going to need a dodge from George Fleisch. For sure now.
That's a 2+ with an inbuilt reroll because it's Fleisch. Alright. We decide to go for the one die.
We're going to take the blitz.
That's going to be blitz. Smart, Fleisch. Smart.
Is he going to run in the score? George Fleisch scores. Mavericks lead, and the Bozos are now down a combined 6-0 in this particular matchup. No KOs come back for the Mavericks.
Ooh, the Mavericks need to hold the line with 7 players.
And 9 players.
So many. You
No,
sure?
8. 8, yeah. They have one on the bench. They're down 4 now with Red Radish going. Can the Bozos steal an unlikely point? They haven't had the ball yet, so not immediately confident. Short kick.
That's a really short kick.
And it's a reroll for the Miszville Mavericks, who have 4 to the Bozos 1.
Oh, look at that ball. Look at that ball.
Again, we're caging the ball itself. Are we going to try the pickup? If you're wondering what Egger's skills are, he has on the ball, strip ball. He likes the ball. Foul!
Oh, foul from the Bozos. This is more Bozos style neck injury.
Finn
Farquhar. Oh my god, that was harsh.
It's going to be a
Red
send-off.
didn't like it.
Double 6 into an 11.
Whoa, that was a bad injury.
But can the Bozos extract the ball from here? George Fleisch is going to try. Finds the knockdown on Razagul Domanic. And the ball scatters into George Fleisch's hands.
The one and only Fleisch.
George Fleisch, sorry, not George Franz.
Oh my god. The whole team is
Astonishing.
Fleisch.
Well, looking good for the Mavericks now. As Onions finds a casualty.
Even Onions joins the party.
Goal kick badly hurt. How did we make that a safe ball? Incredible.
Oh my god. Somebody does not like Onions, apparently.
It's Sharp Thumb looking to take him down with his safe pair of hands.
Oh my god, another neck injury on Onions. Oh no. No, and this is going to stick.
What a game.
Well, we are going to go with the troll because we can. Oh my
Big
god.
pressure on the ball now from the Black Crag Bozos.
So much blood. Montague does his job.
This is
seems
definitely...
like the Mavericks are not even going to try to go for the 2-0.
This is definitely as good a performance as we've seen from the Black Crag Bozos against the Mavericks. Normally the game is well done by now, but they're keeping themselves in with a chance on turn 14. Double skull!
Well, not like that.
That won't do it.
Gilbert Wise goes down. Oh! Goes down. Armor's broken. It's KO.
Safe pair of hands. Kill skill.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's so much pressure on the Miszville Mavericks now.
In Flash we trust. In Flash we trust.
Oh, immediate 1 in 9.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god, there's a chance for the Bozos here. But it's Flash.
Dankworth with the immediate 1 in 9.
It's down 15. The Bozos are going to try the chain push.
There's the sack from Sharp Thumb.
Magnet hands again. No magnet hands. Oh, gonna protect the ball.
Can Maraudenegger become the player with the most serious injuries to ever score?
Oh my god! Oh my god! He's making it. He's making it, or kind of making it. Double pow from Luke Moshpit on Pond Dudley. Dudley is fine.
Oh, we're gonna go for a 3 dice on Mox Montague.
Yeah, and also trying to chain push him away.
Troll didn't get it done.
Is well fixed.
Oh, attempted dodge fails.
That was fine. That was cool. Because why not?
Can the Mavericks stop this score? Dankworth gets into base contact. It's going to be George Fleisch to try and dive the screen.
Fleisch.
Not good enough.
Ooh, they still have movement. No movement for him. I think there is a chance.
Can the Bozos steal an unlikely point?
That would be unbelievable. Unbelievable since...
The blitz from Blitz Cop Ruckshak gets the pow.
Oh my god.
Flash the Bozos are going to do it.
Hopes are gone.
Egger scores.
Oh my god. Look at Marauding Egger. What a game from the Orc thrower.
Well, we start the season with an hell of an upset. One hell of an upset.
Also very costly game for the Mavericks.
Pick the bones out of that if you will.
Oh my god.
I think the lovely people at Recuperate are going to be getting a few phone calls from Miszville this week.
Yeah, and a few sacks of gold. Look at this. MVP going for Wrecking Ball, if only for his amazing name. And Hand the Tank grabbing it for the Mavericks. With 8 SPP, it's nice for him to level. But look at these numbers.
Really interesting game. I mean, the first half was effectively just a fight. But it worked out for the Bozos because they're just better at that. Despite all the guard on the human team that allowed the Mavericks to kind of keep up in the fight. Just the superior armor made the difference.
Yeah, the humans were able to even sack the ball in turn 1. But then there was a big of a scrap in the middle of the pitch, and nobody could capitalize from it. And then the second half was all lights and shadows for the Mavericks. Unbelievable.
A very interesting start to the season then.
Yeah.
As the Miszville Mavericks drop points in the first game against a team that they would have expected to beat in the Bozos.